We're live now, so go ahead and say that again.
Good to see my voice again.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good to be back, man. Good to be back. Sunday.
Let's go.
Sunday night. Nation Live.
Nation Live. What up? What up? What up?
Gabe's getting on other shows.
You've been getting on other shows too, man. I know. At least Gravy told me he's getting on other shows.
Everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to do it.
Yeah, I was yesterday with he hit me up. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, fucking. I was like, I wasn't doing it Saturday morning. I was like, yeah. Let's talk some Raider football. Fuck it. I was like missing it. I was like, damn, let's talk some Raider football.
I told you.
Yeah. Me and Greg were bullshitting about what was it, yesterday? Well, I think it was yesterday. We were bullshitting
about right now for some Raider.
I was like, man, we need to talk football.
What's up?
Yeah. We actually started on time. Oh, we're 2 minutes late. What up, everybody?
Nah, we were on 7, I think. I don't have none.
You don't have no what?
Earlier than we usually do. Gabe's here, shit. Let's go.
I'm here.
It's hit and running.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm your host, Low. We got Ready Gabe in the building and also Gravy, man. We've been gone for a week. But apparently my guys I'm over here dying, in bed, sick in bed, and these guys are going on everybody else's show and just like, hey, we got to keep it moving. You know what I mean? Not just playing.
Look at this guy. You got your fake sneezing and shit. Look, that ain't gonna work, bro.
Sneezing. That's a fucking cough, bro. And I'm sitting there drenched in sweat right now, bro. I'm still freaking sick. If you guys haven't known, one of the biggest reasons why we haven't been live is because I've been sick. And then, Gravy caught the parvo again. So, this is the first
never had the parvo.
Yeah, you really caught it on.
It's my first time getting that shit. And I'm done with it in 2 days. I feel better. I feel good.
Oh, relax.
You called me, bro. I told you I was in bed. I didn't talk to none of y'all for like 3 days. So that's how long it took me, dude. It took me. It's Sunday right now. It took it like 4 days to go through me, and it was done. I'm surprised that I ain't still bad because my immune system was super low. So
yeah,
my body fought it, bro. I'm proud of that. My body's fighting it. So
that's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that is one good sign.
It's that star child liver I got, bro. That's fighting that shit. You know what I
mean? I need one of those. I need something.
You need one of those.
I need something, bro, because this shit ain't no joke. The older I get, the worse I get, bro. Like it just. I thought that was bullshit. Like, when parents like, oh, wait till you get older. Like, shit. I'm good. Take me now. I've seen enough. I'm good. Let's go now.
Gabe, did you get COVID? Did you get COVID when it was hot? When it was booming? Did you get that?
Oh yeah, I got it. I got when it first came out, I got that shit. And that shit was actually the worst right there. But I think I might have had it maybe like a couple weeks back, dog. But to be honest, it's like I think like since I've had it, like I think I've had it like twice before that shit. I think that it's like your immune system starting to fight it more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like So I guess my body's just more used to it. I got rid of it pretty quick. I had like the same symptoms that I had. You know what I mean? When you first got it, it just got over it a lot quicker.
Yeah. I don't have COVID, but they told me I got the new strain of the flu. So, but everyone's like saying that that's COVID.
Worse, bro. That makes you feel like shit worse. I went to the doctor and I had to get tested for 3 things, some RS something, and fucking flu. What it is that N1H1. Remember that old one that they said that one that's higher. It's higher now.
Yeah.
None. The N1H1 or something. That N1H1. That was a flu, but it's a higher, bigger. It's a better strain of it. That's what he told me. He goes, "You ain't got nothing. You got COVID though."
What was it? It was Super Bowl. It was Super Bowl. I was sitting back right here, and I'm sitting back. I was gonna cook us a fucking fat ass meal, like me and my son, and a couple people were stopping by, and I'm kind of glad nobody did because, dude, like I got up early in the morning. Marinating some ribs, whatever, getting all that stuff ready. I was playing Call of Duty with Mike, And then I just made breakfast after that, bro. It fucking hit me like a ton of bricks. By like halftime, I was happy, and I'm sitting there just watching Kendrick Lamar just sitting there, just kind of like just cold and freezing, fucking sweating in a sweatsuit, and watching all this shit. Hey, man, we haven't talked about it, bro. Like, what do you guys think about the halftime show? I heard a lot of people talking shit about that shit.
I liked it. I liked the halftime show. I thought that shit was like, he did what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? He did what he wanted to do, said, and like, it's just, nobody does that shit. Like, everybody thought that he wasn't going to do all this and that because he was going to like, you know, just like do his hits so that way he could have the crowd all jumping and stuff like that. Where I think he did what he wanted to do, dog. Like showcase, you know, his new music and shit like that, and that's cool. Shit, that's cool for me. Shit, I'm gonna go watch that shit live in May anyway. So that shit was cool for me. A little fucking preview. Fuck it.
Yeah. What'd you think about it, Gravy?
He proved his point and settled his beef with. I hope he settled his beef with that dude. But I wasn't entertained. You know what I mean? I knew what was coming, but I wasn't entertained. I'd rather see. Like I like the bands out there, bro, that play. You know what I mean? So I like the music. The music. I like a Kendrick is good. I love it. But his intention was just like gave his intention was to do what he did, and I appreciate that as an artist, as him being an artist and stuff. He got busy. He you know, I have never seen anything like it. Yeah, it was original. He got his thing done. He did what he was supposed to do. You know, and I seen little things that his little shout outs that he had in between. That was
hey, Drake.
Yeah, I love that shit when he says, "Say Drake."
When he fucking just looked right at the camera and shit like that. That shit was cool.
Say Drake. We played
like a lot of old school stuff, bro. He did a lot of old school stuff.
I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of that new album, so I liked it. You know what I mean? I liked the performance because I've been listening to that album a lot. That's to me, Kendrick Lamar, like that's one of my favorite albums already from him. Like that one and Good Kid, Mad City. I like all of them, but I would say those two are my shit. Like that shit jumped up to the top like right away. Because every single song I can hear.
Yeah,
I can listen to every single fucking.
Now we're gonna want more, bro. We're gonna want more from him, and so you got to do it now. You got to satisfy everybody. Because I don't know if I'm speaking too more out loud that I wasn't entertained, but I just expected that. That's what it was. It wasn't nothing new. Like, oh shit. You know
that's what I mean when I say like. That's what I mean when I said that. Like, I think people, but that's what he did exactly like the opposite what people expected. Like he and I think that's why people were kind of a little bit upset. But I liked it because he fucking went against. You know what I mean? He kind of went against with it. You know what I mean? So it's like because like, everybody thought he was gonna play like the. He did play some of them. You know, he played Humble, played DNA and shit like that. Yeah. But like everybody thought he was gonna play more of his like older shit. You know what I mean? And more of it. You know what I mean? Like longer, like probably like longer, like All Right and all of that shit, like King Kunta. People thought that he was gonna like perform all that shit, and like I mean shit, those songs are I like those songs too, but shit, I like what he did, especially with the
10 minutes,
especially with the Samuel L. Jackson shit, like that Samuel L. Jackson shit like was like a twist to it, you know. I like that shit. That shit was pretty cool. That fucking Black Uncle Sam.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
Well, he is Sam.
Yeah. Black Uncle Sam, man, that shit was cool.
Yeah. I got that right off the bat. And when he said, you know, the uncle thing or whatever.
Too ghetto. When he was like too ghetto.
I got that real quick. And then I seen Serena real fast. I see her quick. I was like, look at Serena real over there crip walking or trying to
I double take that shit too. I was like, is that Serena?
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, funny.
But
it was cool. The game was even
good,
like
oh yeah,
the game was just on par too. The game was just right on par with it too. Like I think that's probably why I was so hyped at halftime too. Because if the Chiefs would have been winning, I would have been like, "Fuck, dog!" Like I probably wouldn't have been as hyped. But since they were getting their asses kicked, I was into the halftime show. I was all making fun of my cousin and everything too, because he was right there, this fucking Chiefs fan.
Oh, I bet you he was hyped when he first got there, huh? He was hyped.
Oh, he was hyped all fucking the weeks before and all of that shit, dog. Like he was like The weeks before, you're like 3-peat, all of that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
my bad.
Them shirt, those shirts are somewhere in Somalia or something, bro. Little kids be wearing those
Somalia.
3-piece shirts, the 3-piece shirts,
Oaxaca or some little Oaxaca kid over there wearing that shit.
In Mango. That was funny.
Some little Oaxaca kids gonna believe they won a 3-peat.
They don't know about the sucker. Where? With the Chiefs. You're banging it 3-peat. Yeah. Yeah. They could take off that one from the Raiders 2000. They could take off the Raiders one they got from 2003 and put this one on over here. The Chiefs.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, no, the game was fucking good. The halftime show. I liked this fucking Super Bowl. I was into this halftime show. Like, won a little bit of money, but that show was pretty cool. It was a good little Sunday to a lot of good food. I bought fucking. I was gonna call you guys on that shit, but I had forgot to because I had fucking was gonna take a picture of the bucket. I fucking bought Louisiana chicken.
Yeah, I can't wait, bro. It's coming. It's coming.
I bought Louisiana chicken that day too for Super Bowl. Everybody brought something, so everybody was like bringing something. You know what I mean? So yeah, that shit was good though. Everything was good that day.
Well, shit, man. What I liked about the Super Bowl was obviously, the first thing.
Other than the Raiders not being in there, of course.
Yeah. Nah, but like, I mean, I liked how the Eagles exposed everything. I like the way they just fucking pressured They built. If you look at the way they built their team the last couple years and stuff like that, man, it's been a good process ever since they got Jalen Hurts and shit like that. And Jalen Hurts for me is just a different type of quarterback, bro. Like he just, even if you look at him, they showed film of him like in high school when he was talking in high school and he had fucking long ass braids and shit like that. Motherfuckers talking same fucking monotone, same kind of just like focus, settling kind of like dude. He probably had one of the best fucking overall quarterback performances ever in the Super Bowl. Like compared to the guy that's supposed to be one of the greatest, but you've seen him, you've seen Patrick Mahomes all year play like shit. You know what I mean? He's like, this has been an off year. This is probably one of the worst NFL fucking quarterbacks play ever. And if you look at the history of the numbers and stuff like that, he has probably one of the lowest fucking QBRs, fucking lowest points, everything about it, bro. And it just felt so fucking good to see that this little fucking curly haired shitbird fucking actually lost, bro. Like I loved it, bro. I loved every fucking moment of it. You know what I mean?
Wish they would have left them at like 6 or 0 though. That would have been awesome. But like those garbage points, just gave him like the 2 touchdowns or whatever and stuff like that. But he played like shit though. Like those stats are not gonna tell you how bad Mahomes played. They didn't reach the 50-yard line, I think, until like the third, like late into the third quarter or something like that. They didn't get past the 50-yard line. They only had I think less than I don't know how many yards it was at halftime, but it was under 100.
Yeah, that
shit was crazy, bro. Like that like Philadelphia's defense, that pick 6, and then that pick right before halftime. That shit was, that game was getting out of hand, crazy. I was like, damn, dog. There's no, and then you hear like people were at the party too. They were like, yeah, if Brady did it against the Falcons, he could do it. Man, get the hell out of here. Get out of here, bro. Like that's a totally different team.
That's what they were saying. They were saying they'd do a comeback like that.
Yeah, like get out of here. No, bro, that was a different team. Matt Ryan and all of them, like they were still trying to pass the ball when they didn't need to. Like the Philadelphia was not gonna do that shit, but Philadelphia was going to. No way we're gonna let them come back. Like there was not enough time. It was just not possibly enough time. Yeah. For the way Philadelphia runs their offense and all of that shit, running the ball and all of that stuff. No way.
They scored 6 points and with 5 minutes left in the third, they ain't coming back.
Yeah, it was just, and I was loving it though. When it was like 40 to,
and then he misses the field goal. Just to tap it in a little bit harder, bro. They missed the field goal right after they scored that touchdown. I do want to give a shout out to Xavier Worthy.
Xavier Worthy, if y'all don't know, he's from the Central High School, right?
Pulled out.
Yeah,
he pulled out in garbage time.
He did, but I just want, like I said, I want Kansas City to lose. I've always said that, but I wouldn't mind seen the young buck get his little touchdown. You know, he was from Fresno, bro. So like, I'll support anybody. You know what I mean, in a sense. But I'm not gonna hate on somebody.
Played like shit. Travis Kelsey played like shit in front of his fucking
fuck yeah.
In front of his girl.
Only seen his bitch one time.
He got booed.
And Kelsey didn't even do anything. Mahomes did. So they show her when Mahomes does shit. Now they don't even show his wife. They show Kelsey's wife when Mahomes does shit. I thought that was whack. I think that's bad for football.
Yeah. Oh man, that was crazy though. That was overall though. I mean, that was a good Super Bowl. They stopped it from being the first team at 3P. I didn't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? For anymore. I didn't want to hear that all next year. You know what I mean? I didn't want to hear it all next year. So
it was against my prediction. Tell you that. I thought Kansas City was going to win the game. But.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I was on this show when I told you guys too. I was like, I have a feeling, you know, Philadelphia was gonna blow them out, and then people were tripping on me. I think it was on this show, or I forgot what show I was on that day. But like, I told people I think that they were gonna blow them out, but people said I was tripping.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a blowout. I figured that they were gonna win. I figured Kansas City was gonna do something more than what they did, but I mean, fuck, bro. Like, I mean, they play like shit. So, Kansas City, fuck them. You know, appreciate you guys for losing.
Dominated. They were dominated, bro. They were dominated. Coaching, they got out coached. The first time I've ever seen that. Andy Reid didn't know what to fucking do
against his own team. Against his old team.
Well, that was a long time ago, though.
You
worked there. You were employed there. They fired you. So, but you know, I bet you Philly can't do 2 in a row. You know, but that's hard to do, bro. As much times as Kansas City has, and I don't like them. As much times as they've been in the NFC Championship game or Super Bowl, you gotta give it up. Bro. That's
no. I will never.
It's hard to do, bro. That's hard to fucking do. That's very hard.
Every year, like, you know what I mean? You look at these teams and shit like that, and the rebuilds, and then having to get on the same page, and then battling through injuries, and then scheme changes, and then learning week to week different team styles. Like, bro, it is not. And then just to top it all off, that's just touching the tip of the iceberg, bro. That's not including, you know, having to get up fucking 4:00 in the morning, busting your ass all fucking day, making sure your body's healthy, making sure your mind's right, getting that rest day, like it throughout the whole fucking year. And then to really, really think that, like, once the Super Bowl is over, they got maybe 2-3 weeks or maybe about a week just to fucking relax. Then they got to get back into it, start scheming up because the season's over now. Just like us, like every other team, the other 32 teams are trying to figure out a way to get over there already. And it starts the day of the Super Bowl, I think, personally.
And with the Eagles, too, is that they're going to have you know what they say, when you're champion, defending champion, you get everybody's best shot. You're going to get everybody's best shot next year. You know what I mean? So we'll see if they're good enough, because they do have a good team. They got a great defensive line that's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? They still got Jalen Hurts. They still got Saquon. You know what I mean? So they still got. So they're still good. They're still gonna be a good team, but it's just like they're gonna get everybody's best shot. Like, we'll see if they are a great team. You know what I mean? Because
we gotta play them, Jay. They're gonna find out from us. We gotta play them this year, the next year.
Yeah. So let's get to the chat real quick, guys, and then we'll get into a little bit of Raiders stuff, man. I just want to talk a little bit about Super Bowl because we were supposed to go live, but, you know, we're here. So that was last week, so we're moving forward, man. Hopefully everybody's been good,
let me say, everybody just kept quiet that day, huh? Everybody just should have asked. I was on a. Are we doing it live or what?
Oh, bro, like, dude, if you, I would have stood up. I was done.
I was at my sister's house still when I think I asked.
You're in Kentucky.
Going live.
Gates probably drunk, man. Gates probably drunk right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna get to chat, man. We tell you guys around these parts, man. Always be thankful for what you do, gotta do what you don't. Don't drink and drive, and we're gonna get into it. Be here for a little bit. We're talking a little bit of rumors. There's a few things that me and Gravy were kind of chopping it up about yesterday about these quarterback carousel that's coming at us. I'm gonna give a shout out to the homeboy Josh, man, because he said something that kind of tripped me out. A lot of people were talking about having to deal with quarterbacks. And then we're just gonna get into it, man. Let me get to the chat and then we'll get to it, man. If you haven't subscribed, go to subscribe and man, let's get into it.
Hit it, man. Hit it.
Raider Paul in the building. What up, Paul? Salute to you, man. Tubby in the building. Shout out Tubby. Pena says Vato Locos forever. Charlie Holmes. Shout out forever now. Billy Davis, what's up in the building? John Leone in the building. 831 Raider Transplant Angelo. What's good, bro? Salute to you, man. John Leone. What up? Hopefully, original oil capsules. I never get sick. Or oregano oil. I gotta try that shit, bro. Billy Davis in the building, showing love.
Man, just do some cold, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I needed my vitamin C. That's what I needed, but there's it has a little bit of lace with a little bit of vitamin F. I'm cool. I don't
call that.
No cut. Just straight up. No cut.
Soda.
Straight from the oil pan, bro. Straight from the oil pan. You drop it and
oh shit!
Good.
Shout out any Raider boosters, man. Salute to you, man. Penny is showing some love too, and he's showing love. All right, who else in the building? SoCal Sound in the building. What up? Joe Ali. Hey, talking about Kendrick. Kendrick's right there.
Damn.
Yeah, yes, sir. Raider Transplant. Great boxing weekend, Gabe. Keyshawn Davis.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I didn't watch no boxing at all this weekend, man. Big win.
Oh yeah, I watched.
Really great.
I was chopping it up with
Angelo.
With Angelo. I was chopping it up with them, through the
RG?
the chat and shit like that. We were just fucking talking about the fights and shit like that. Yeah, there was some good ass fucking fights,
What's up, Chris?
Shout out to Arnold Barbosa from South Amani, down here. Shout out to Arnold.
Oh no shit.
He went all the way over there to fucking. I think it was in the United Kingdom somewhere. I don't know where, but I know that he went out there. I know he went to Europe, and he won in that fool's backyard, bro. Like, and that dude was a champion. So he went over there and took the championship over there. Keyshawn Davis won on Friday. Big knockout. Oscar Duarte also fucking big time knockout. That shit was cool. Good fights, though. Good fights this weekend for sure. Xander Zayas or something like that.
Okay. Shit.
Pretty good with Angelo.
Well, shout out Vincent too. That's what's up. Who else in the building? Let's see who else in the building. Trying to catch up to everybody. We're trying to play. All eyes in the building. What up? Guerrero the dog. What up? Gravy 18 on mid.
That's right, bro.
18.5 on hard. Fucking stupid.
19 on left, bro. 19 on left,
bro.
I kick it.
What's up, Dr. Dan Raider? Oh, okay. What's up, 805? Besides the first two calls, the refs let them play. Yeah, that's for sure. That helped the outcome for sure. Auntie, what up? Question for the panel. Who do you think we want to be quarterback one, week one? We're gonna get into that one right there for sure. Just trying to catch up to everybody right quick. My source telling me Taylor Swift. Fucking Mike. I got some stank. Yeah, she got some stank on it. She got some stank on it.
We got some stanky fishy.
What up, Jeff?
Oh shit. Yeah, Kansas City should never have been in that game. Yeah, for sure. All right, just almost catching up. Dark Side in the building. What up? Not hard when you have a great coach. Andy Reid has been solid since his days with Eagles. Yeah, for sure. Just saying, everyone want to watch the Wild Wild West show. We Captain Jack channel. I predicted the same thing in the Super Bowl. Shit, that's what's up. Auntie with the $2, bro. What up, bro? Sweet, man. I appreciate you for the
53 cents, bro. 53 cents.
Yep. I'll send y'all 50 cents right now.
We need to get Auntie on here one of these days. Back on here.
I know, bro. Like, shit. Fuck with us, bro.
Hell no. We be talking about Cam all the time because he's from Miami. Every Miami player he wanted to jump on last week.
He wanted to jump on here last week and say, "Fuck it, I'll fill in for the homies." He said he'll fill in for the homies. He's gonna do a show with me, but it was on. I said it on Thursday. I think I said, "Damn, the homies are sick." So, and then I think he's like, "I got you, Gabe." And then Friday I was doing some shit. Yeah, Friday I was doing some shit. But yeah, we need to get him back on here for sure.
Yeah, shit. Ben Bad, what up, bro? Salute you, man. Fucking Auntie MG. Hope everything is well with your family. Yep, showing love. Steve DeLuna in the building. SoCal. Did I say SoCal? Hopefully I did. Low needs. I do not need that. That's the last thing I fucking need.
That's the best thing you ever said.
Last thing I need. Hell nah. Nope.
You need some of that cat. You need some of that good little Cowboy cat right there, bro. Straight cat.
You gotta chill out, man.
You need a drink. You need to drink
pump out the trash, bro.
What up? From Brazil.
You need to drink bleach.
What's up, bro?
Remember how they said that you need to drink bleach. You need to drink some bleach.
That's that new.
Yeah,
you drink bleach.
That's a new cat right there. Raider Food Quiz. Welcome, man. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, drink some bleach, guys. Don't worry.
Raiders Food Chris, what up, bro? Salute you, man. Hopefully having a good one. Zeke Magnum, stay away from the fake shit. Yep. It's the first time I watched Gravy. Put me on. Gravy was telling me about that, bro. I think we're bullshitting.
He got his cherry popped on. You got his cherry popped on Jeff's channel.
Okay.
He's in there too. He's in the chat too. What up, Jeff? Good dude.
What up? Okay. Laura Cheetahs, what's up, bro? Salute you, man. Hope you have a good one. All right, let's see what else. Almost there. We're almost caught up to everybody, man. Hopefully everybody's doing cool, man. I'm gonna definitely fucking take a bunch. Opinion Fade who? Battle 559. What up, bro? Salute you. We have a good one.
Get questions from me, Gabe, and Low, man. If Low can answer them, he'll try his best.
Yeah, definitely. It was going to.
He's sick in the head, bro.
Just let me know. I was going to fill in. I had time. Just let me know, guys. Shit, we'll get it with you. We'll get you. Gracie stays set tripping on Low all the time, bro. For real.
I'm not set tripping, man. He's from Cowboy. What good can he say about that?
What good can you say about Tower? You can't say nothing good about Tower neither. I'm not from
you're
talking about California Kitty over here, right? I'll go get some California.
What can it do?
If you walk over there to Tower, bro, you don't know what kitty you're getting. You might get better, bro.
What can it do? Get better. See, Gabe is from his hood, but he lives in Riverside. What's wrong with that? He better himself. Got a house. See.
You act like I live in a fucking apartment, you douche.
You live in Coward, bro. Hey, all eyes know from the east side to Ashland and west of that, you're cool.
Shit. All eyes, you in line.
And to the Tower District, that's a little come up, bro.
The Tower District, hey, you never know, bro. What was that one comedian said? He goes, what was it in the like 2000s? You know, it would be a landing strip. You know what I mean? For talking about women. You know what I mean? Be a landing strip. 2010, fucking bald. 2020s, balls.
What?
The only place you can get in quick, you can get into the bar quick, and you can't get out. It'll take you 20 minutes just to get out the bitch.
Shit.
You know why, huh?
Anyways. Huh? All right, let's get into it real quick, man, because
let's go. All eyes know. See, all eyes know. You know he's at the Tower. He's a young dude, man. He's a DJ too. He been to the Tower District, bro. I can see him right now at Splash over there playing techno and shit.
See, only Gravy knows about shit like that. I don't even know what Splash is.
You can see Splash from here, bro. I hear the music from here. Playing the Bee Gees and shit like that, YMCA and all that shit.
With lemon, with local honey and shot tequila, best medicine. I got some ginger too. I gotta hook all that shit up, bro. All eyes, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Relax.
You wouldn't let it go, bro. That's the COVID killer right there, bro. Original COVID killer.
Hey, shout out Tubby. Tubby was asking if we've done a fucking a mock
draft.
Yeah,
no.
Like when I
waiting till after free agency. Waiting till after free agency, and then
you guys seen enough of that?
Before the draft, we will do some, but
yeah,
after free agency, when we know what we need, you know what I mean. Once we know what we need, you know what I mean. When we actually need for the
who has that?
Which was like a little mock shit for like free agency, but there isn't, you know what I mean. But like after free agency, we'll know exactly what we need, and we'll be able to know more realistically what those picks will make more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is what I was kind of like leaning into with that. Mm-hmm. We still don't have a quarterback. From what Vincent Boston has apparently put out there is that Booger's gone. Booger fucking is gone.
Who?
And Minshew.
Oh,
Minshew.
Booger. Oh,
Booger.
yeah.
Booger Chew.
Wow. How
But
did he
no,
go?
apparently, like, hold on, we'll get to that because me and Gray were talking about it a little bit.
Yeah. Minshew's gone. Minshew's gone.
Minshew's
So
gone, and AO is staying, apparently.
yeah, AO staying. I mean, I think they have to have one on there right now, and with the way that they're going anyway, like either way, they have to keep him no matter what. Like I think, regardless if we still go get 2 quarterbacks, like it's still gonna be beneficial because he ain't getting paid much. He's a 4th round pick. He ain't getting paid much these next couple of years, so it's like it's just you can't. Like I don't think they get rid of him. It wouldn't make sense anyway. Like let's see what we can do because they say that now, but like say they go get the quarterback they want in the draft and they go get somebody like as a veteran, like then he becomes a lot more expendable.
Right. Nah, but for me, there's a lot of names, and me and Gravy were kind of talking about this, and this is where I really agree with Gravy, and I want people to like kind of like really take heed about what we're gonna say, because a lot of people moving forward kind of want to do the same old shit. And one of the older things is that what we're looking at right now is looking at old Raider players coming back. One of the guys that is coming very, very big once he found out he was released is fucking Mac. Bro, we're not bringing him back. We started talking about Raider players that are actually playing right now. Then why don't we just fucking bring them all back? Let's go get Latavius Murray. Let's go get fucking who else? Let's go get
retired.
Who cares? Let's bring him back. Let's go get Mari Cooper. Let's go get Cleveland Farrell. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, who else are we gonna go back get back?
I take Mac. I take Mac.
I would take Mac.
Out of any of those names, the only one I even think about is Mac. That's the only one.
Well, the reason why we started talking about it was because 3 names have been coming up crazy as far as quarterbacks are concerned: Aaron Rodgers, Fields, and Derek Carr. Sam Darnold, I don't want him at all because he's projected to be like 140. I'm cool off that. Something that I will only have
170 for 4 years.
I apologize. Yeah, I'm not ready to make.
That's around $42.5 million a year, around there.
Yeah. So kick low out. Take a sick day.
$42.5 million, which ends up leaving us with still like, if we were to sign him, I'm just saying hypothetical. I don't want to. It still leaves us with like a good like 70 million.
Well, yeah, but depending on how much he's going to be making a year, because if they guarantee half of it, then how all that shit works and how it goes against the cap. So
yeah, all of that stuff. But like I'm just saying, annually way. Like if even if they were to cut like 30-40 million off of that salary cap, it still goes there because it's supposedly with the releasing of like Minshew and all that stuff, they're projected to go up to like 109. I think right now they're like at 92, but they're projected to get like to 109. So if they do that and they get rid of, they still have a good chunk of money if they were to sign Darnold. I just don't want them. I don't want that to be the case because I don't think Darnold is the fucking the answer. I mean, he had a great year. Don't get me wrong. Like no, like it's very hard to have that type of year in the NFL, especially when Minnesota wasn't expecting really to do nothing in that division. I think last year it was Green Bay. It was mostly Green Bay and Detroit. Detroit was always being talked about, you know what I mean, as the Super Bowl contenders. Green Bay, especially with getting Jacobs and stuff like that. And they were even trying to drop at the beginning of the year. They were even trying to drop Minnesota below, you know, the Bears, because the Bears of Caleb Williams and the signing of Swift and Keenan Allen and all of that shit. Like they thought, oh, they'll probably be battling for 3rd or 4th place in that division, where you've seen that. I mean, it's not. And then on top of that, their number 1 draft pick gets hurt in preseason. So like it's like Minnesota at the beginning of the season wasn't really set to do shit. That's the only reason I like okay, like I get that the Sam Darnold shit. He had a great year, but the things that turned me off on him are like when it was all on the line, when you needed him in that last game for the try to get the number 1 seed and you could be you could have a bye, you choked. Then you came into you had the Rams go, you know, you played in Arizona. You didn't like The Rams didn't even get like a home field advantage because they ended up playing in Arizona, and you choked there too. You know what I mean? So, like, and those two games are big. You know what I mean? Those two games were big. Like, if it would have been I think if it would have, I would have had like my mind probably wouldn't have been that much changed just because of his history, but it would have been more of like, like maybe a little bit to think about if that would have been a game where the Rams would have won a shootout with them. You know what I mean? And Sam Darnold still would have had a good game in that game, but like they would have lost the shootout or something. But he played bad. He played bad in that game, dog. So it's like, damn, like and he's admitted to seeing ghosts on the field before, dog. Like, damn, like, you know, like that's no.
I don't think we need him. I think he's a product of the good coaching that they have there, and you know, good coaches think this is a good player. That's why he's been through Shanahan, he's been through LaFleur, he's been through some good. They think good about him because they signed him. So he came in a situation where it's unlimited knowledge, bro. He had no like anybody behind his back to threaten him if he did play bad. You know what I mean? Now that McCarthy is coming back, it was said that McCarthy did beat him out. McCarthy beat him out. That's why he was starting in the preseason game against us. It wasn't because he was their number one pick. The dude O'Connell flat out said, J.J. McCarthy is our quarterback. And Donald was the backup. See, that just showed you right there the coaching that Donald never did this before. He had flashes of it, but he never did it consecutively like Minnesota did. He's never been in a situation where he's been in the playoffs like this, a seed the way they were, and then they just
15 wins, 15 fucking wins. That's a lot of wins, man. That's like I think 15
or
no, 14.
He did that.
14 or 14
you know, he has two good receivers there, bro, and then I think Aaron Jones drastically helped him out too, because with Madison.
I mean, you look at his stats though; they were top tier. He had over 30 touchdowns. I think he had over 30 touchdowns. Under I think maybe like just around 10 interceptions. Not a lot, but like he had a great year. I mean, he had a
we
great.
Get we get the dude. Are we gonna get him? Are we gonna get that guy?
I don't think he's the type of guy. Like, I think he's good in that situation where he's at right now because that's like. I don't think you're gonna be able to be able to put the whole. The Raiders need somebody to like at quarterback. I think that's gonna be able to at least carry the franchise for the next year or two. You know what I mean? At the very minimum, we're gonna go get like a fucking veteran.
Minimum.
You know, I'm talking about a veteran. You know what I mean? Like I'm still saying, I think regardless if we go get a veteran, I've always been on still go draft a quarterback. You know what I mean? But I don't think he can like. To carry the franchise, bro, like I don't see Sam Darnold doing that. Like carrying the Raiders, like carrying as a franchise. I can't see that, bro.
Yeah, agreed.
I think something will happen to him, bro. Something's gonna.
Hey, and did you see that projected? Even like Russell Wilson's even projected for like not as many years, but around the same amount of money. 2 years, $80 million.
Well, I mean, yeah.
They better
that's around the same amount of annually. Annually, that's around the same amount because it'll be like 160. It's a difference of $2.5 million. You know what I mean? Annually.
Yeah. Way to go.
So it's like,
yeah.
Do you think? I don't know. That's why, like, I'm like kind of for sure. I'm off of fucking Russell Wilson for sure now. If that's the price, fuck no. I'm not trying to go get Russell Wilson for no fucking $40 million a year. For the next
we're paying for a shit.
I'm more on board with Justin Fields than Russell Wilson at that price, like for sure. Like,
yeah, but Russell had a mediocre season. Plus, he was injured. You're not going to pay all that money for it. And then
I just talked about Darnold. Remember their last 5 games? I think the Steelers lost every single one of them.
Yeah. They went to the playoffs. They went to the playoffs because people lost, and then they backed into the playoffs, bro. They backed in, losing 5 straight. Only team to ever do that. and then it showed. It showed with the first game in the wild card game. It showed why they backed in.
Hey, that's not me reporting it either. I'm just repeating something that was reported. That's what is expected. That's not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even dream of that. I wouldn't even dream of that number shit for him. So, no way.
Don't try it.
Yeah,
He's not going to take 20. See, 20, 25 is maybe 30, might be Fields, maybe 20, 25.
I don't think he's going to be able to do I think because I think he knows that it's his last contract for sure. Like, he's going to try to go get money somewhere. Like, I hope it's not here.
End the way. And he ain't gonna sign. I think he's gonna get no 4 or 5 years or 4 years. Probably 2, 3.
Not here, my boy. Fuck, man. Like,
let me.
It's up to him, man. He's playing for Pittsburgh.
I know we need a bridge quarterback and everything, but like,
for
that much money, and like, I'd rather go fucking. I don't know, man. No, that's not the way.
I'll tell you what, Gabe. This is what I think. Pittsburgh better not let Fields go, because if they do, I don't give a fuck how much Brady loves whoever. You know, he better jump on Fields quick. I
mean,
you know, Sam Donald.
It makes sense because of the offense. I mean, because of Cali's offense, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm more on Justin Fields now. But like, yeah, it depends. I mean, I think and then him not starting as many games, I think the number drove that the Steelers actually did a favor for the next team. You know what I mean? Because that way he didn't cost as much. Because if he would have played more and they would have got the playoffs with him, he would have been the one probably be trying to get that $30-40 million a year, right? So like, I think him maybe, you know, just maybe not starting that many games, like, kind of helps the price probably. But I like Fields for this offense, but damn, there's still a lot. I think for quarterback, there's still a lot. There's so many fucking names that people are starting to pop up already. Aaron Rodgers and Sam Darnold, and fucking, you know, like, damn, bro. And the thing is, the one thing I will say is that I don't want it either, but like the cheapest one would be Aaron Rodgers, because supposedly the Jets are still paying him almost $50 million this fucking year.
They're gonna take a big cap hit, bro. They're gonna. So
they're taking a humongous cap hit. They're taking a humongous cap hit. So the team that gets him is probably gonna get a deal like what Russell Wilson came on last year.
What up, Cash Lord? Boy, what's up?
All right, what up, Cash? Shout out Auntie. Auntie sent me something real quick. I'm trying to set it up so we can present it real quick. So share screen. Let me see. All right, here we go. Yeah.
But don't think though, guys, that Tom Brady ain't gonna look at this Aaron Rodgers thing, bro. Don't think.
I know. That's why I'm saying that's the way.
I know he's gonna look at it.
That's the reason why I brought it up, because he could probably come really, really cheap. He could be the bridge guy or whatever, you know what I mean? Because he for sure only has a year or two left, for sure. You know what I mean? So like, I just think that's at the most 2 years. You know what I mean? Like, he probably signs a 1-year deal somewhere. Like, Brady. I could see Brady taking a look at it for sure.
All right, so check this out, fellas. Check it out, everybody. Man, we got 50 people in the video, man. Hit that like button. Appreciate you. Okay, check this out. Auntie sent me this, man. You know, we'd be sending stuff. So he says, who would you rather have? Player A, 367 completions, 586 attempts, 3,800 yards, 62 completing percentage, 20 and 11, and an 85 RTG. I don't know what that is. Games played 18. Player B, 386 86 completions out of 285, 4,500 yards, 66 percentage completions, 36-13 RTG is going to be over career as a starter. All right. I've seen it already, but check this out. It's Aiden O'Connell and fucking Sam Darnold. So you're basically getting the same player in a sense. You know what I mean? If you really, really look at it,
I know. Sam Darnold has played way more games than fucking, or is that just 1 year?
It says right here, 24 regular season games / playoffs, career games as a starter. So
that's for O'Connell, right?
O'Connell only has 16 games started, dude.
Yeah.
And Sam Darnold has that's still irrelevant to me.
It's too pale skin. Carm, Jesus Christ.
So those are good numbers for Darnold right there. 36 touchdowns, 13
interceptions. 20 touchdowns in 16 games? That fucking sucks, dude. That fucking sucks. And 11 picks in 16 games? Damn.
It's literally 2-to-1 ratio, whereas in what's his name's 3-to-1 ratio for interceptions from touchdowns.
That just shows me how sorry fucking AOC is. Thanks, Auntie. Yeah, Darnold's better, but I ain't gonna pay no. Look at the price. It doesn't. The thing that's gonna matter to the GM is that look at the price tag on both these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. That's the thing too. Like you can't like. I think that's pretty much a no-brainer who I would pick there, but like, I still don't want to pay that much for Darnold, bro.
Yeah, that's too much.
Almost $45 million, up to like $45 million a year. Man, that's gonna be pretty fucking steep price.
Yeah. So I mean,
I didn't even know that, bro. I didn't even know the dude played. You know, I was looking at it on my phone today. I was saying, "What's up with Aaron? What's up with the AOC? Everybody talk about AOC. You know what I mean? Yeah. She get kept. We do this. You know, can we start him this season and then still pick a quarterback number 6?
AOC?
Aiden O'Connell, you know, because he's gonna be ready. I don't know if he's gonna be ready, but you know, he has somewhat of a football mind right now. He's the only one we got that has a bright spot. Since Lowe said Minshew's gone or whatever, I don't know.
Well, that's what.
That was the report. That is the report. That he's most likely going to be released in the next following days or whatever. Like he will be released.
But, you know. Just seeing that, I looked and I said, this dude plays 16 games, and we are happy about him. And he has more losses than wins now, you know. And we're looking at this. He played 16 games with only 20 touchdowns. Dude, that's like 0.8. Whatever if you do the real math on it, it's not even a touchdown. Maybe if you balance it out percentage wise. That's not good, bro. That's not
but
good.
See, let's do the Geno Smith. Let's compare like this. Think about it like this. First off, coaching staff. Coaching staff that's going to be implemented is going to make the fucking difference for everything. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? So just because Sam Darnold comes over here with that pretty price tag and he had a good season, and even if we basically base it off of what they have done already in order to move forward, we're not paying them for what they've done. We're paying them for what they possibly can do, what they're supposed to come in and do. So even if you look at statistically, Aiden O'Connell had a damn near same exact season as CJ Stroud. What was it last year when people were talking about like bringing them in and having them at
they were comparing their first 16 games.
Exactly, they had the fucking almost the same exact numbers. But then the thing is though, they didn't have. I don't know how that worked. But I don't know if Houston had a running game or a better defense, which actually changed the fucking tide. It tripped me out. You know what I mean? So it's like I think numbers can be misconstrued, especially moving forward.
Hell yeah, they are.
You know what I mean? Because say one game. What is Aiden O'Connell? Pretty much one of his biggest games was that 4-touchdown game against fucking Chargers.
Against the Chargers.
And then the 2 games before that, what did he score? Half a touchdown?
0 and 3.
You know what I mean? So it's like
you win a game where he didn't score a touchdown for 3 quarters.
Exactly.
And we won that game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's
it's crazy. You know it's just O'Connell is not the guy, bro. Like I think that it's like we're gonna have to fucking take a look at it in free agency and the draft, bro, because the quarterback position right now, there's just no way they could like the coaches that are coming in, there's no way they can look at that position and be like, I'm content with just having him as even our backup. Like with the amount of quarterback play and that's literally been our the biggest hole in our fucking team for the last 2-3 years at least for sure.
Right.
I mean, Carr had his little run, whatever, but that's another thing I would say. Like people that talking about Carr, I talked about this yesterday on what is this, the podcast, Just Win Baby podcast or something like that, or yeah, it's I was telling bro like that, yeah, with Jay, I was telling him like that, like Carr, like I get when people are like, Carr never had a defense, Carr never had this, Carr, like, and I'm not gonna argue with that, bro. Like that's cool and all, whatever. Like he deserved probably a better defense. He for sure deserved more, continuity with coaches and shit like that. But that also the other thing that is true is that he is not nearly what he was before, and that's saying a lot. And then like for him, for somebody expecting him to come back and do anything, that shit is just wishful thinking, bro. Like that shit will have us back at picking number 1 again next year, or like probably number 1 again this next year, because like Carr is in no way that's the reason why they're going to release him or whatever like that, because he is not the same quarterback he was before, not the same quarterback even he was before prior injury. Like right. That changed him a lot too. You know what I mean? So it's like I just hope that I know that he's going to probably get released and all of that shit. So that's going to be a big narrative. That's the only other team he's ever played for. But I'm pretty sure Brady knows that that's not the answer, bro. Like you can't just bring somebody back and hopefully, they just drank a fountain of youth from the fountain of youth and they're going to be all of a sudden a Super Bowl winning quarterback when they never were.
Also,
you know what I mean? Like,
also, you guys got to remember, and Gravy brought this up. I think it was Gravy that brought it up when we were bullshitting. Wasn't Tom Brady the one that says, "Oh, so you're gonna keep that motherfucker over me?"
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
So Carr ain't coming back, bro. Like even though it might, and if whether it was Gruden or whatever, whatnot, what he said, you're gonna keep that motherfucker over me. All right, go to keep that. And then what did he do? He went to fucking Tampa and won a fucking Super Bowl. So there's a lot of
said it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Ben Bad said it too, Gabe. He said, "What happened in New Orleans, bro? The Saints had a good defense."
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like the two things can always be true. Like he deserved better. He deserved better, whatever, like from the Raiders, because they kept getting rid of coaches, kept getting rid of offensive coordinators and all of that shit. For a long time, they didn't have a great defense. They had Khalil Mack, but they were like a bend don't break type defense. They had a great year one year, but it's just to expect him to come back and be like, even the same car that he was before, which that wasn't enough. You know what I mean? And now he's older. Just no, bro. Like there's like that shouldn't even be a narrative. Like I like that shit would piss me off when the first time they said like, should we bring the Raiders back? Like it just gets me hot sometimes looking at these titles.
Yeah, and see, this is what.
Wait a minute. We got to say something about what Darkseid said, bro. We put that up there again, bro.
He says right here, it says, shout out Darkseid. He said, yes, he goes, but Sam plays in the NFC North and the Bears twice. Vikings have the 22nd hardest schedule, in 2024, but the Raiders schedule was at 9 because of our division. So to me, AOC numbers are better.
Huh? Come on, bro. Come on. The Vikings also have to play the Lions twice and Green Bay twice.
Yeah. And all
three of those teams, those two divisions are the only two divisions. Our division and their division are the only two divisions with three playoff teams.
Yeah.
In each division. So it's like
and the Raider Nation, half of the Raider Nation wants Sam Donald, dude, over AOC.
I don't know.
You're the only one that's banging AOC, and Auntie Six is the only one that's banging
AOC
over Sam Donald.
I got some bomb right here, bro, but I need some with what you smoking, my boy.
I don't know what stats you looking at, though. 16 games. He's happy with that. Stats are better. Come on. Numbers will get you twisted, bro. That's why you got to look at facts. Look at games, bro. Look at the way Sam Darnold played, and look at the way AOC played, and you'll see a dramatic. I don't want to hear no AOC talk. I don't want to hear no OC talk. I don't want to hear nothing.
See,
I don't want Darnold.
We know what we're gonna get out of AOC. We know.
I don't want Darnold, and I don't want Darnold. I'm just saying, bro. Like, there's no way that you can say that AOC's had a better year or numbers were better than Sam Darnold, bro. Come on, like, no, stop, please.
Yeah. Build the defense.
Dark side. You've been watching some other shows, bro. They're saying that nonsense, bro. Don't do that, bro.
I don't want Darnold, bro. Again, once again.
See, this is what me and Gravy were talking about, bro. Like, and you gotta look. We gotta stop looking with Raider goggles on, dog. Like, we gotta stop looking at like, well, he did this and because of this, dude. It's a whole new season. Teams are going to be different. Schemes are going to be different. Fucking the quarterback situation that we have never really had. The closest guy that holds all the records, including interceptions, losses, and also fucking fumbles and all kinds of shit. You want to bring him back from him not having 2 hurt seasons in fucking a team that has been known to be strong for a long fucking time. You want him to come back and come into the Raiders organization and then revive himself. Then you want Aaron Rodgers to come back in, knowing that he just basically for the last couple of years have been a shell of himself, to come back. Then you want fucking Justin Fields that hasn't proved anything, and because we got Pete Carroll's gonna be able to change this guy. These guys aren't looking for that. Pete Carroll fucking built a great defense and then got a quarterback in the 3rd round and made him a Super Bowl fucking contender. Pete Carroll and his fucking staff and the way he did that. We got to stop looking at fuck it. Let's, like I was saying earlier, let's go get all the fucking old Raider players back. I'm coming, bring them back, bro. We got to get out of this fucking mentality, bro. The old Raiders aren't coming back. Cleveland Farrell ain't coming to save the fucking day. Fuck all that shit, bro. Even though
but I put a question yesterday on what's his name show. If you could pay just for the next 2 years the same amount of money to Mac or Kuntz, who are you paying?
Kuntz.
I'm paying Mac.
I'm paying Kuntz.
I'll take Khalil Mack. I'll take Khalil Mack.
Simple fact is, listen, check this out.
For the next 2 years, I'm taking Mac.
What has Kuntz done for you to get $20 million contract?
I don't want to do the same old shit.
Return of the Mac.
Fuck that, bro. Hey, the
only
return should ever come back.
He's never.
What's the name? Return of the Mac. Fucking the guy that sings that song.
No, bro.
And also the McRib, bro. That's the only return of the Mac that I want to
listen, bro.
Hey, now Mac is still very, very, very fucking.
Hold on. Time out. Look, I know. I say what you're saying, Lo, is that we'll bring back everybody. Okay. Let me make the exception that I keep under breath. Why we would take Mac back? Okay. Now, there was a situation where Mac said, "Man, I want to play for the Raiders with this coach. I love the nation. I always did. You know, he never talked shit about us. We traded him away, bro. So it wasn't his obligation. But he said he has sour juice about us, about the organization, because what happened? Right. You know what I mean? But if we were gonna get Khalil Mack, a Pro Bowl guy, and impact still on in the NFL over a half a year, Kuntz coming back from an injury, and if they both were making the same amount of money, you gotta kick rocks, Kuntz, or stay hurt, do one or the other. But because Mac's gonna come take your job, and I bet you Mac will. Making the same money.
Well, let me push back. I'm a little pumped up. You know what I mean? On some real shit. Yeah. Sorry.
No, but you know what I will say?
I'm not gonna pay Kuntz 20. Even right now, say if there was a chance, I wouldn't pay Kuntz $20 million.
That's his number. That's his number.
Kuntz's number.
And that's what Mac was getting paid and he's going to be released. So he might come for even like 15, 17. No. Like Mac might come for like 15, 17, and for like a year or two.
Come down a little bit.
But the only thing I will say, like, we don't even need to emphasize Mac. I'm just saying on those two names. But what I would say is that position in free agency, defensive end, is the deepest position, I think, this year. Because like last year, I would say it was running backs. You know, prior years, there was probably other things, you know what I mean? But I will say this year coming up, defensive ends there's a lot of good ones going to be available. A lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the year for that. So like, that's why it's going to be hard to pay, to make me believe that it's good to pay Kuntz $20 million when there's so many other options available to bring in.
Yeah. So yeah, that's another thing too. It's like, even with the fact that like Kuntz is not a part of the team right now. His contract's done. He only got a year contract. Morig's not a part of the team right now. He's a free agent. Robert Spillane's not a part of the team right now.
The thing with them though, they are still part because right now the only team that can negotiate with them and still pay them right now and restructure their shit before they even hit free agency is the Raiders. That's the only team that can do that right now. So they still have to free agency to say, okay, Morig, you know what? We don't want you to test free agency. We're going to give you this much for this many more years. So they're the only ones that can negotiate with him right now, like the team supposedly, right? You know what I mean? Like by rules, or else other teams will get caught for tampering. But like, so they can go offer Kuntz right now. Like they could fucking pick up the phone tomorrow and say, hey, Kuntz, we're going to extend it for 2-3 years for $20 million a year. And I just think that it's like, man, the only one that I think that would be smart to not let hit free agency are Spillane and Morig.
Right. But okay, shout out Raider Pete, bro. And I like what he says right here. So the Raiders can benefit from other people's cap troubles. I like that. See, and that's the thing right there. So for this team, for these men to come in and be like, all right, well, let's go get old Raiders. Let's go get this guy that had a little bit of potential. You know what I'm saying? But then he got a blown out knee.
No, I get you with there. I get you with those players, but Mac's not one of those players.
But listen, Mac is a little bit older, right? And he's
still very effective.
On the back end. He's on the back end of his shit, right? Bruce Irvin is still playing. You want to bring him back too, or what?
No, what I'm saying is that he's the first ever to be like all pro at 2 positions. You know what I mean? Still getting 10 plus sacks.
He's better than Coach, Lo. He's better than fucking Coach.
I mean, still getting 10 plus sacks a year. You know what I mean? Like that's just hard for. I mean, that's the only reason I'm saying Mac. Like because, like I get you with all those other players. Like saying bring back this guy or like bring back Yannick Ngakoue or shit like that. Like those type of players. Like nah, bro. Like I don't see those type of players. I don't want to bring any of those type of players back. But like there is certain old guys that can benefit this team. That probably are not even ex-Raiders, which Gravy's not going to agree with me here, but like I like Bobby Wagner. I don't think he's going to leave Washington because he has Quinn over there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Which that was his former defense. But if anybody is going to be able to pull him away from over there, it would probably be Pete Carroll. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I see that. I just see the situation with him at Washington that he won't leave. He won't leave.
No, because he does have that. Yeah. I think he has a good connection with it, but he is a free agent. He will be a free agent, and having him and Spillane, and then you draft a young guy, like, you know what I mean, to like come in for shit like that. That shit's, I mean, that would be a pretty good, little linebacking, core, especially if you draft a young guy too. You know what I mean? Because we do need a young guy.
See, this is the thing. So, and this is where it doesn't piss me off, but it's frustrating because the simple fact is we're getting something that what happened.
Nah, Mike said I'm getting
Bobby Wagner 40.
Bobby Wagner's 40, Greg.
Hey,
I was just thinking too, man.
All pro.
We're like the second or third. We're like the second or third youngest team. See, we get Bobby Wagner, fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Hurt. Hey, but that's sometimes
we keep Jenkins, and we keep when Jenkins.
You're that young,
all these fucking team in there.
Yeah. The only thing is that, like, when you're that young, sometimes that can bite you in the ass too. Unexperienced, like not knowing how to like having those guys that have been there, done that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so that's why I'm saying like this team is going to benefit from getting some. So we are young, and then we're planning on getting even younger. I think because I think that all the draft picks that we have available and stuff like that, and then I think we're going to be able to get. I think we're going to be able to get a quarterback. You know what I mean? Hopefully, a young one. Like I want somebody out of the draft, but we're going to need some veterans on this team.
Yeah, no, look, veterans. We already got a veteran presence. We got Wilkins on the front line. You got fucking Adams. You got obviously Crosby. You know what I mean? If you keep Spillane, you got that. Technically, everybody besides Bennett or that we're looking at, that actually had any kind of like actual effect on our defense. A lot of them like are veterans now. But a lot of them are on their first contract is ending. You know what I mean? So if you bring these guys back, you already got a veteran presence with the same core group of players. If you keep Spillane, Morik, and obviously we're keeping Max, and then you got that all defensive line, and then just add to it with Bennett and all these other guys, and then a plus free agency, bro. Jack, I don't know. Yeah. So we already got the veteran presence on the offensive side of the ball. We don't have no running back. So you're going to need that youth right there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to also need a little bit of veteran presence, not necessarily in the AOC because he hasn't really been successful, but yet at the same time, but he can learn. That's the only thing that's keeping him in the fucking league right now. He's smart. He's adaptable. He can throw the fucking ball. That's why he's in the fucking uniform still. Besides that, he's fragile as a fucking, like a wet paper bag, bro, like on some real shit. A bruised knee or whatever the fuck. It took him out of the game on a fucking stretcher. Relax, bro. Brady ain't fucking feeling that shit because if you've heard anything that he says or these guys are looking at, we don't need fucking people that are going to come out there and battle. So as far as on the defensive side of the ball, we do have experience and veterans because if Spillane comes back, he's a veteran. You see what I mean? So like Eckenberg and Eckenberg, all these guys can actually like learn off of that fucking guy. We need a different type of linebacker as well that's more coverage. You see what I mean? So there's all these different parts that we're gonna get, but yet we have 10 draft picks, right? And then plus free agent, and then plus all this money. Man, we might not even have Colton Miller. But Colton Miller is a fucking, fixture on that offensive line. So there's a lot of different fucking players that we already have.
Why wouldn't we have him?
Huh?
Why wouldn't we have Colton?
I'm just saying there's a possibility. It's the NFL. It's a business. They can go pick up somebody else, a different tackle that they want. Because if you look at the offensive line for fucking Philadelphia, bro, they're the biggest offensive line in the fucking NFL by height and weight metrics. All right. So the thing is also our line's a little bit smaller, depending on which way we're gonna go. Now Chip Kelly might not fucking want like a Miller. Who knows? I'm just saying I don't want him to go. I'm just saying it's the NFL. Possibilities are fucking there. So I don't want to get caught up in like we just need older guys. Pete Carroll needs youth. Pete Carroll built that fucking defense and Seattle with youth, not with veteran presence. Who did he have?
But he's not going to stick around for 5 years and wait till these dudes to develop, Lo. He's there to win now. So get veterans in there.
I remember them having like Cliff Averill, Michael Bennett. I remember they had some veterans there. Veterans in Seattle. You know what I mean? Like they had veterans in Seattle, you know what I mean? But it's like they that's what I'm saying. You need I'm not saying all and not all veterans are the same, you know what I mean? Like there's certain ones that like there's you could tell they're certainly going to be a fucking you're getting like the back end of whatever, like you're getting a very like just a product. You're basically just paying for the name most of the time. That's what we've done. I think that's what a lot of people, because we've done that a lot in recent years, you know what I mean, with a lot of players. But I just think that there's certain guys that you got to go look out there that are still playing good at a high level still, you know what I mean, older, you know what I mean, like not all. I'm not saying all the free agents that you bring in should be old or whatever like that, because certain guys that you need to bring in to like, even just help up the a safety or a corner, you know what I mean, like that, like something like that, or even I think this year too, offensive line, like guards and shit like that. There's going to be plenty of those too, to where like you can go look at that. But I think there's plenty of older guys out there that are still have a lot left in the tank. Like we can't shy away from them because we've made we made bad picks on those before. Like, yeah, there's still a possibility of that, but like we'll know if like obviously I don't. That's why I'm naming guys like that still have plus 10 sacks, like in Mac or Bobby Wagner, who was still an All-Pro last year. Like, I'm not naming a guy like somebody like that you could tell totally was just already still playing only like minimal snaps on another team, but just because he's a big name from before, that's the only reason he's still even playing in the league. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want one of those guys. That's for sure. Like, I don't want to go get like people keep saying Chris Godwin too. Like, that's a different position, but he's older. He has too many injuries. You know what I mean? Like, and I just can't see us going to go pay Chris Godwin for like the next couple of years when I think there's other receivers. You know what I mean? There's other receivers that you can probably go look at. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I just don't think everybody's created the same. You know what I mean? All the free agents ain't created the same. And like,
yeah.
Well, we could get the best wide receiver, number 6, instead of reaching for a quarterback.
Or reaching, either I think a receiver. To be honest with you,
the highest number receiver is from Arizona. Yeah, you guys think that guy's worth the number 6?
It's look. I want to go. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to go offense. I want to go running back or receiver. Round
6.
Who else? What quarter? There's no quarterback that I want there. I want the best player possible at that position.
If one of those quarterbacks falls to us to 6,
which one?
Then it'll probably be straight. It'll probably be Sanders. If he's there at 6, I think Tom Brady's gonna pick him.
Yeah,
but it matters what. And Pete, dude, it's like, look, to me, and Gabe knows this. If Mason Graham is there, or there's the best offensive tackle there that's supposed to be picked 3rd or 4th, or that dude from Penn State that I think is going to be the number 1 pick.
Abdul Carter.
You got to get those dudes, because those dudes are going to be those dudes that's why they're 1, 2, 3, bro. It's Abdul number 1, Travis Hunter number 2, and then it bounces around like Cam. It'll be Shador. It'll be Genty's not even in there anymore. He's like top 10 now, a drop in. But it just matters to me. It matters what the Giants do. Whatever the Giants do, I think that's what's gonna happen. There'll be the difference between those two guys being gone, and if we fuck up and get Jackson Dart or one of these other fuckers and number 6, I'm gonna be like, it ain't gonna matter, man, because our number 2 pick is gonna be more successful.
There's no way we're gonna go at 6 then.
I like what Jay's saying right here. Shout out Jay, bro. He says T-Mac is over here at 6. You can't teach 6'5" and he's 5 and plays like he's 5'11", bro. See, that's one of the bigger things too. Like, we gotta stop going. Who did we not pick up that could have been fucking one of the best fucking players for us, no matter what? Fucking
Megatron,
5 receiver, Megatron. Who's other players that we didn't go out and go fucking take a shot at? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the fucking fact, and I'm knowing that my coach now, Pete Carroll, has proven to win with guys that are lower than the number 1 fucking spot. Now, if Shador falls to us, fuck it, let's run it. You know what I mean? I'm not really feeling it, to be honest with you. I still want to go different route, me personally. That's just me.
It depends on what we do in free agency.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
so we get somebody in free agency. We should get Shador at number 6 anyways, or just bypass him.
I mean, I think that's what I'm saying. It depends on who we get in free agency. If we get a big price tag like in Darnold, you don't go 6. You don't go 6 because I think that shows like a big investment to Darnold, to where you're making such a big investment in Darnold to where I don't see them going 6 quarterback
Shador,
after
right?
that.
Why get Shador? Because
Like I could probably maybe still go get a quarterback, but then you could go 4th, 5th round again. You know what I mean? Another quarterback. Like if they still want to, that's if they still either want to go quarterback or just have AOC back them up at that point. But like if they go get like a Justin Fields, then there's still a possibility of them going 6 quarter. Like there'll still be probably a big possibility of them if Shador falls to them at 6, they still grab him because of the question marks with Justin Fields too. You know what I mean? So like, I just think that you don't pass it up like that. Like that's why I'm saying it depends on who you get in free agency. Like even if you go get an Aaron Rodgers or a Kirk Cousins or whatever name they want to put out there, you know, fucking Derek Carr, whatever. Those guys are all old, so they're all bridges anyway. You know what I mean? So you still go get a guy at 6, no matter what. Like I still think you go draft the quarterback. So it's like it all depends on what price tag you bring in a quarterback at free agency. That's what I'm saying.
We're calling Aaron Rodgers a bridge quarterback.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, no matter, because even if he was like still MVP Aaron Rodgers, he still would be a bridge because I think he said it himself. He only has like a year or 2 left. So like, regardless, it's a bridge. That's a bridge no matter what. Like even if he's at an MVP level, because you only have 2 years left.
Shador Sanders' best day 10 years from now, he still ain't gonna be better than that, right?
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying a bridge like as a disrespectful thing. Like because what I'm trying to say is that like even if like when you're at 40 years old, like when Brady went to Tampa Bay, regardless, he was still Brady and they won the Super Bowl, but he was still a bridge, right? Because like to the next quarterback. Obviously, they didn't have a quarterback in the waiting, but like he was like that was the bridge to the next guy. You know what I mean? That was the guy to the next guy. So it's like that's all I'm saying. Like Aaron Rodgers would be that guy regardless. Like he can't just expect to come in here and then be like, oh, okay, now we're not going to draft nobody. You know what I mean? Like there's no way.
So shout out Cash. He says right here, Aaron Rodgers' worst year last year is Carr's best year. Let that sink in. That's fucking crazy. That is crazy. So yeah, so
that believe you me, Cash Lord does not want Derek Carr back. He's the one that started that.
The only reason I say Aaron Rodgers too, keep bringing up that name is because they keep saying he might come really, really cheap.
So with Justin Fields though, bro.
It still doesn't take you away from drafting a quarterback. Like that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
If you're looking at a directional place, like if you're gonna try to build, like say, fuck it, we get Aaron Rodgers. They're just for this scenario, Aaron Rodgers is here. And at 6, we get fucking say T-Mac or say we get Genty. So we got a running game, we got decent receivers. You still got Brock Bowers, Mayers is still there. You know what I mean? You got Trey Tucker and fucking Turner that can do some stuff. We can still pick up a receiver late. You know what I mean? Or get somebody in to come in with them. Hopefully not DA, which I highly doubt. But let's just say for this fucking instance, we get fucking Aaron Rodgers. You go with a Jackson Dart because if you're going to go that type of route. But if you go Justin Fields, then you're going to go Milroe because they have similar styles of what the quarterback, what they want to build with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter what, I think the biggest thing for the Raiders this offseason, besides the head coach and all that shit, is going to be that QB1. QB1, we have no idea who it's going to be, and then that's going to be the determining factor of what we move forward with.
I don't know. A question mark too is like Will Howard could be very high now because of Chip Kelly. Will Howard could be very high on that list because he's very familiar with that offense. And if they want to bring somebody in who can run the offense, like Chip Kelly probably feels comfortable with, that can be a route that they go. I mean, especially with the signing of Chip Kelly, because it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Game for us thinking, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if you guys, you probably will know. You probably do know, but it's a different game in college than it is in pros, bro. And Chip Kelly he's not going to be calling college shit in the pros, bro. So Will Howard's going to know terminology and probably formationally and stuff, but it's going to be all different for him. It's good. The terminology, it's important. That's important. And he knows the guy. He knows what he can do. but is it NFL impact level? We just can't say, yeah, Will Howard, because Chip Kelly coached him. Chip Kelly could have said, this is all I got. I'm going to do what I can for this team. And then they won the national championship. They were a good team. But there's NFL players all around this guy. You know what I mean? So did that make him look good? I'm just quick to suspect, hey, he's a good player, Gabe. But what's the reason why he's a fourth round pick?
As of right now, though, but there's still, I think there's still a lot of things that still can make him jump up. You know what I mean? I think that the 1 year that he had this year under with that, I think that's the question mark. Like you said, like can he do it again? You know what I mean? Under somebody else. That's why I'm saying like the one that would know is Chip. Like if he feels that okay, this kid ran my offense the way I'm gonna be able to, the way I'm gonna run it in the pros. Like obviously, I think Chip is probably gonna maybe tweak it, whatever, because it's a different game, like you say in the pros. But the thing is, with like, does he feel comfortable with Will Howard? That how he ran the offense last year? Like that's what I'm saying. Like it just makes it interesting with Will Howard because of the Chip Kelly. Like if we don't take Will Howard, then Chip Kelly probably just feels that it's his offense that probably won that national championship and the players that he had around him. But if you hear that fool's name called again for the Raiders and maybe later on in the rounds with like third, fourth round, then
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would feel a little bit like not too bad about it, just because of the fact that like, okay, if anybody knows him, it's going to be Chip. You know what I mean? Chip Kelly, and that is the guy that we need to pretty much kind of hold our offense, put the offense in his hands, right? Like we can say as much as we want, you know what I mean? But he'll probably knows the best for what he needs in his offense. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. Like it's just interesting. That's just an interesting name on draft day, Will Howard.
Yeah. And I knew as soon as we got Chip Kelly that was going to be a name that was going to be thrown out there for that. And Mariota.
Obviously, it's going to come. It's going to come. That was going to come because of the draft. We need a quarterback. Chip Kelly's just been named the offensive coordinator. So like, it's just like you could put it together. Like it could be a perfect story. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But like, it could very well be that Chip Kelly's probably like saying, hell no, that guy's not going to be enough to run it over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's another thing Chip Kelly can be saying. That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, it's going to be an interesting name on draft day, because if Chip Kelly feels like it's him, then he might be called.
Well, March 12th starts the tampering period, right? And trading will begin at 4.
Dark side, you coming up with some whack ass shit today, man.
Yeah, so
yeah, they rather run it back with Deshaun because they got 250 million reasons why they got it, fucking guaranteed reasons why they have to go with Deshaun.
Yeah, that was like that's probably gonna be considered, when it's all said and done, like one of the worst or the worst contracts in football, NFL history. He was the first player to ever do it.
But I love you, Dark Side. I love you.
To be totally guaranteed money, right? For the first player to ever do that, and then him with over 70 fucking accusations of what he had, you know, like, and then an Achilles.
They all cleared up, bro. They all paid off, bro. They all paid off.
What I mean is, like, he missed a year because of it, though. You know what I mean? And now he missed it. Now he got an Achilles. You know what I mean? And now he's like, and they gave him that money all after that. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, that's probably gonna go down as probably the worst contract ever.
You know, I blame him.
All of it guaranteed.
You know what? I blame him, Gabe, and that stupid ass owner for doing shit like that. That's why we got these way out of whack contracts for all these sucky ass quarterbacks, bro. You know what I mean? System quarterbacks getting paid $50-40 million. Like Purdy.
Okay, you ain't lying. Chandler, yeah, for sure. Chandler was another one.
Like Purdy out there, dude. Like Purdy and Sam Darnold with these great coaches, these great minds, these great offenses. They're gonna get paid $50 million for, and they suck. Never, you know what I mean? They suck.
Yeah.
As soon as they come out of there, as soon as they get out of there and give somebody another coordinator that's not like the one that they were at before, boom, they're smashed. And this dude's getting paid $50 million a year, bro.
I'm thinking like this, bro. The way you look at Pete Carroll's teams, right? They're built. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of time and stuff like that. Yeah, he doesn't. So the players that he's going to be looking for are going to be looking for specific things. They're looking for specific things, and he even says in the press conference, I mean, I'm most likely misconstruing what he's saying, but he was basically stating that, like, look, certain players have to fit this team. I'm not looking for one fucking player. So if AOC can turn around and hand the ball off, not give the ball up, I'm just saying, or Justin Fields or whoever the fuck, we don't need you to be a superstar. We need you to be a part of a team, not be the head of the team or the face of the team. No, we need team fucking players. You know what I'm saying? Look at Philadelphia. You look at the Super Bowl champions right now. They got a plethora of fucking high quality, good players on their defensive side of the ball, right? They picked the Cooper DeJohn.
They got some studs on the offensive side, bro. They got some studs on the offensive side.
I haven't even got there yet. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? They went and got the best, basically one of the best or the best, arguably, running backs in the fucking league, and paid a pretty penny for him too.
Hell no, they didn't put.
Huh?
Oh, well, they didn't pay Saquon as much.
Well, but they paid him good.
Saquon getting paid cheap.
Right, but see,
they paid him decent.
But Saquon looked at it like this. Look, these guys are fucking a running back a fucking way. All right? You know what I mean? You see all these different. You see
the Giants gave him up, bro. The Giants gave him up. They basically said, "Here, Phil, you can take him. We rather pay our sorry ass quarterback,
than
the face of our team." Just like what we did. They did exactly what we did.
The Raiders had a lot of time to pick up another free agency though. A free agent. They had so many opportunities to pick up somebody last year in free agency, even if they didn't want to go re-sign Jacobs, which Jacobs has already recently came out and said that like, that he was willing to stay for even less money here. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
don't piss me off, dude. Don't piss me
like off. It's like you know what that Telesco is just like. That's one of the biggest reasons why he got fired, bro. Like that, and then just the like not being able to upgrade the offensive line at all. You know what I mean? Like he basically they declined because I didn't like I thought, okay, letting go of Illuminor, letting go of Van Rotten and stuff like that, you were going to make it for sure an emphasis to pick up a high quality free agency at that position. You know what I mean? If you were gonna let those guys were gone, like even though I didn't believe in them much, like they were still starters. You know what I mean? So you're letting go of two starters, and that the replacements that you brought in were just trash. Andres Pete, Cody Whitehair, all those guys were just trash compared to like
desperate, bro.
Even compared to Illuminor and Van Rotten. That like Van Rotten and Illuminor made it, like I would have gladly had them back last year over the guys that we had last year, and that's saying a lot because I was always talk shit about Illuminor. You know what I mean? So it's like that, and then also like the quarterback position, like we were like hopeful, you know what I mean, with that, but like there was a lot of people also saying that like Minshew was just not gonna work. It was just hopeful thinking, and that's, I think, the boat that we were on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys, but like, it's at the end of the day, those people were right. You know what I mean? Minshew was not the answer. You know what I mean? AOC was not the answer. And like, those are almost the three most important like things like to start off like the way that we wanted to play football last year, which we wanted to run the game and dominate at the offensive line and shit like that. How, when you didn't go sign any good free agency at running back, you went to go get Minshew, and then you basically fucked up on signing anybody in the offensive line.
Yeah.
That's I think the biggest thing on Telesco's fucking resume. Like that, like
he let a lot of he let a lot of guys walk, Dave. He let a lot of guys walk out of there.
And you bring in, like people say, oh, but he brought in Bowers and Powers. I mean, those two guys, first of all, Bowers was supposed to be a top 10 pick. He fell right there. Like, if he wouldn't have taken him, like, damn, bro, like, who would he have taken? You know what I mean? Like, that's like, that was the next best player. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't so hard of like oh shit, he made a great pick there. You know what I mean? That was just like, that's a great value pick. He picked them. You know what I mean? Okay, shit. Like, I think one of us, any fucking couch sitting GM could have made that pick. And even the Powers one, like, Powers was potentially a first round pick. He was there in the second round pick. They took him. Like, you know, we needed that position. Like, I don't see where he gets so much credit for that. Like, when he had so many fuck ups and so many other things.
A lot of my opinion, Gabe, and I don't know if you agree with this or not, but a lot of these dudes with the 27 contracts that are expired, bro, a lot of them should have been sold up, dude. A lot of them should have been extended already. He didn't do, you know, they really do his job. I know it'll be right about now that he could be doing it, but if you're that important to this team, like we think, like a guy like Spelling, why wasn't he sold up, bro? Why wasn't he talked to during the season and then talk to his agent and let Spelling play? And then why do you have to let another year go by? And then the way he was is that'll be the last minute. He would let Spelling basically sign with somebody else, and then, oh well, we were gonna give you this. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like he's never had nothing handled. And I would have think we would have lost almost everybody. We'd have lost everybody that we think that we should keep. If this dude was here, if that dude was here, man, and that regime was here, it would have been fucked, bro. I would have been, at least I got a little bit, you know, I'm excited a little bit because of the coaching style and the way I think things are going to happen. And, you know, I like all these new people, but I know that the nation does that, Gabe. You know, the nation brings up all kinds of crazy ass names that we're going to get.
It's the off season, bro. It's the off season. That's going to be the narrative. That's the narrative. Like I'm pretty sure every other team that needs players too, and they have a lot of money, they're fucking trying to stay every fucking free agent available too. You know what I mean? That's just what I mean. We could all hope for the best. You know what I mean? That's all we could really hope for at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Bring in the right guys. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we could all be wrong. You know what I mean? Sam Darnold could come in here and have 36 touchdowns here too. You know what I mean? And then have us win 14 games. And then we were all fucking, you know, a lot of us were wrong too. You know what I mean? That will make us wrong on that too. So, but it's just like, yeah, I'm always going to give my opinion. This is what I think. You know what I mean? But it's like, I like Glaze. I like that pick too. I mean, he's better than a lot of third rounders that we've gotten in recent time, but it's still not no guy that like I'm gonna be like, okay, that was such a great pick that Telesco deserves to keep his job, because he still needs to prove that he was still getting beat bad. Like, obviously you can attest that to like, okay, those are rookie mistakes and all of this shit, but like he still needs to show that he can improve in his second year, like, because he still wasn't he's still like, Glaze is still, you know, a work in progress. That's all I'll say. I won't even say talk shit or say that he's the greatest. I'm just saying he's a work in progress, because like he's still getting beat a lot. He still has, you know, like sometimes he still could have some slow feet. So it's like he's still a big work in progress still, for sure.
Yeah, Vincent. I like Janty. I think he's the best running back in this group, but that's where we pick is way too high for him. We got way more needs. I would rather take a defensive guy or an offensive tackle or a guard, or the best offensive tackle out there. I even think that's too high for one of these wide receivers. But I think we're gonna go defensively 2 times, and then we're gonna go defensively 2 times. If we don't get the quarterback we want, and then we'll start working on that offensive line in 3rd round.
Fuck, man, I can't wait till fucking March. I think I forgot what day free agency starts.
I want free agency to go back, man. We gotta go. We're gonna have a live ass show. I don't know if these dudes be working.
March is gonna be cool because the combine, all of that stuff, the pro days, and then, you know, then free agency.
The combines are in the end of February, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
February
Like
27th, yeah.
Very end of the February, very end of February, right? Like right, almost
27th.
It's like 3 days, so it's like, but how many days are there in February?
Is a leap year this year? I
don't know, but like that's what I'm saying. I think it like so like since the start of March, basically, all shit like you can start talking. You have a bunch of content with all like the new guys that are gonna jump up the board. You know what I mean? With the Great Combine Day or something like that. So those guys, it's gonna be, some of these guys can make themselves jump up, make themselves some money. You know what I mean? In those days, because they jump up a couple rounds, bro. That's a couple $1 million. You know what I mean? So, and then free agency. You know what I mean? And then April, right around the corner, end of April, we got the fucking draft. So it's like got a lot of content coming up
quick, bro. It's gonna start coming up quick. Like, well, what is that? Where we have to? It's gonna be the 17th in June. Got 10 more days after that, bro. That's gonna go like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Then after the combine, that's when probably me, Gabe, and Love will be doing mock draft. You can see these dudes. You guys are picking. You guys are picking these guys, and you ain't even seen them yet, man. So, next thing you know, Jackson Dart runs a 4.9 40, and he can't throw a quick out. He can't throw a quick out NFL pass that everybody needs to do.
What if he runs a 4.4 4.5 40 and he fucking makes every throw? It's like, damn, people are gonna start talking about him even jumping fucking like Shador or Cam. Watch, I bet you. Like if he does that shit, like that's the reason why I'm saying like if you can make yourselves a lot of money and you can make yourself like, because people will start having the narrative of damn, like if he fucking goes run a 4.4, which I don't think he is going to. I don't think Jackson Dart's that type of athlete. He is a good athlete though. But if he runs a 4.4 and makes every throw at the combine, you know what I mean? Like, people are already gonna start saying like, damn, he's probably a top 10 pick. You know what I mean? And that's when it starts getting crazy.
I'll tell you what he did in college.
He's a good athlete.
Jackson Dart ran a 4.82, 4.85 in college.
Oh shit!
What was that?
You done, bro? You done?
Yeah, I think it's a wrap for me, bro. I'm gonna get some rest.
So, hey, almost 2 hours. We almost got 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I need to go grub. I haven't grubbed in fucking since like noon.
No, I didn't say the show was done. I said, "Lo, are you done?"
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
I've been done doing what you was doing. I didn't say, "Are you done off the show?" I didn't let you leave yet.
Damn.
I'm getting checked by 45 in front of 45 people.
Let's go. That's too much, bro. Yeah, when it gets down to 20, it gets down to 20. I don't care how hungry people are and how tired they are anymore. Fuck that.
You went from the gorilla glue to the gorilla pimp of the fucking show, bro.
The gorilla pimping that show
over here.
I made it very known. To all the generous content creators that invite me on the show to tell them that, hey, during the off season, Raider Nation Live, we live our lives too, man. We got families and we got things to do. So, but hey, there's a lot of new cats out there. Gabe, Jay Raider, and all them guys are real cool. Their game of the Raiders is tight, and they ain't like us, but arguing and shit and talking shit and all that stuff. But, well, I heard Gabe say on Jay's show, he goes, whatever I say right now, Gravy's gonna say something totally different because he invited me to a show next time. I said yeah, but hey, thank you for that reach out, bro. That's cool. Yeah, bro. But talking Raider game, man, is always cool with me, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's not really much to talk about. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but there's not much to actually have good basis.
I mean, this is gonna be the only time where we can be like this too, though, because the next couple months is gonna be like where we're gonna up, the time's gonna go by fast, though, because we're gonna have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, no. I know that there's going to be coming changes to the channel, maybe changes the time and stuff like that. Sunday night, we're not changing at all. That's going to be our fucking night, no matter what. Sunday night, you know what I mean? Unless, like, obviously, when we're moving into you know, but during the week we might change a few things here, maybe switch it up to a Monday, you know, just during the off season and stuff like that. I know Gravy, we're bullshitting and stuff like that. There is going to be changes to the way this whole thing looks and the way it's going to be running. We're going to try a little something different. We're going to be moving platforms from StreamYard to, what was the platform called? View One,
something like that.
Yeah. So we're going to be trying. I'm going to try that this week, and then going into our show this week. Most likely we'll probably pull off a Wednesday or something like that, middle of the week. You know, hump day, just, you know, get everything going.
Middle of the week,
10-hour show.
Yeah, but but also once we do that, once we make the changes and stuff like that, you're gonna be seeing Gravy a lot during the day, probably damn near every day, you know, with other people and stuff like that. Gabe, you already know what's up, because one of the biggest reasons is why like we're not all going live together is because I work, Gabe works, we're all working different times now and stuff like that. So Gravy's gonna be home a lot, so you're gonna probably be seeing a lot more Gravy, and then
get my hustle on like always, bro. Get my hustle on.
But yeah, man, just we appreciate you guys, you know, growing with us and, you know, sticking around with us, man. We really, really do, man. We appreciate all you guys, bro. I think we're at like 1,100 right now, stuff like that. So
let's get more, man. 2,000 wow by the end of the season this year. Wow. More than that, man. Shit.
Once we switch everything over, we're gonna be actually live on TikTok as well, live on IG. It's gonna go multi platforms and stuff like that. So make sure you guys stick around for that. And then we're getting all that stuff built. You know what I mean? It's gonna be pretty dope, bro. It's gonna be pretty dope moving forward. We ain't going nowhere and stuff like that, man. It's just, you know, it's off season.
We're gonna go to a lot of more games. We're gonna try to hit a game in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Definitely game in Vegas, game in LA. It's already that's
LA games. We always have to hit the LA game, no matter who thinks.
Gravy wants to. Gravy's gonna be cool now. He's gonna be walking around. Bro.
I'm get my buckets of chicken, man. Kicking it.
Gary's gonna be walking around like nothing too. He's gonna be like, "Hey, hurry up!" He's gonna be like, "Hey, hurry up!" I'm like, "Fuck, Brady,
we're gonna go get our chicken."
Nah, I'll be walking with a bucket at the tailgate like this. Don't be touching my shit. Don't be touching my shit.
Hey, Desert, bro. Hey, if it's getting to that point, bro, if we can work it out, we're working it out, bro. But you know,
the Raiders that we're also gonna be live on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, just have Raider shields on our nipples. Never mind.
Ooh, what you know about that? Go to Lowe's OnlyFans, bro. It's called On the Low Down. On the Low Down.
Jesus, relax, bro.
On the low down.
Yeah, Gravy said Trump in Eaglewood.
Hashtag big dudes gone wild. Big dudes are gone wild.
We're gonna be chilling, dog. It's gonna be a good season, I
think. I know for sure. Just God willing, they're not back to back, but I know for sure me and Gravy were already talking about LA's already for sure. But the Dallas game in Vegas, that's gonna be the one that it's. I mean, somebody might, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be bad, but like, you know, so I know Gravy's a significant other. Shout out Anna. She's a Raider. Man, she's a Cowboys fan. Man.
She's on her own over there, bro. I ain't kicking it with
She's on her own. She's right there.
Hey, can I do a one-day divorce that day? One-day divorce.
Hey, then you guys get married. You guys get divorced before the game and then get married.
Get married in Vegas, bro.
We're married in Vegas right there, bro. So, yeah, but no, man, we'll be live. I'm thinking Wednesday.
She throws shit at me, man.
Yeah, I think
I'm probably gonna get run over by a car or something. Stabbed or something, bro. We gotta get separate rooms, bro.
But yeah, we'll be live Wednesday, man. So you guys, man, fucking hit that. What is it? Just follow us on IG or whatever. What is it? When you subscribe, the notification bell. Hit the notification bell. Yeah.
All three of us got channels too, bro. All three of us got. Yeah. Low is RaiderNationLive.
All up top.
I'm on Gage 420, but I'm Grave Coach Gravy.
That's the way it's actually supposed to be. My bad.
I'm always in the middle, bro. I didn't let Gabe slide there for a little bit just to make
So the Raider Nation Live channel is all three of us, bottom line. But then Gravy has his own channel, and so does Gabe. But what we're going to be doing is moving forward with this. Hopefully, with this new platform, we'll be able to stream on all three of the channels live all at once, and also on other platforms all at once. and then we're gonna work all that shit out between all three of us and stuff like that, because we're gonna be able to all have access and whatever not. It's gonna be pretty dope moving forward, bro. We're gonna be expanding the whole fucking horizon, not strictly just YouTube. You know what I mean? But we're gonna be moving forward. So like, man, we appreciate you guys, man. We really, really do. So we'll get with you guys on Wednesday, man. And you guys got anything else?
Doing the show Wednesday?
Yeah, let's do Wednesday. Yeah. Let's do Wednesday. Middle of the week, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are going live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So let's go here Wednesday.
Take our spot, man. Right. We let them take our spot. That's the last time you guys do that shit.
No, I'm just saying. We're just doing this for now. Just, chilling, because there's not really, I don't want to be sitting here talking about beating the same dead horse until we actually get some really good news. And we get some really good news and we're moving forward, we'll be on all
combine. At the combine, we'll be straight up, dude. That's about the time you could do a mock draft is after that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Combine time. I don't want to start doing that, because you've seen everybody just doing the same fucking thing. A lot of people are gonna go up and down on the draft as well, depending on how they do in the combine. So, and then to top it all off, who shows up at the combine. So,
man, Shador Sanders ran a 4. He ran a 4.6.
That's not bad.
Cam, dude, ran a 4.87. Slow ass movie.
Producer down low. Shit.
I mean, but it's all gonna be. We'll see what they run at the combine though, because that's the one that's gonna matter.
Yeah. Only cochinos, fucking only cochinos. You guys really got great humor. Three amigos, yeah. Shit. A plethora.
We got a plethora.
All right, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. You guys, appreciate you guys. Like we guys have the guys all the time, man. Be thankful for what you do, got what you don't drink and drive, and how we end this motherfucker on every single time, man. On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, everything. What's up?
All right, man. We'll see you guys later, man. You guys have a good one. We'll see you guys Wednesday, man. Lock in.